Hello, everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again. Woohoo! What are we doing today, guys?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man 2. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh.
None of us have seen this. It's kind of like Ragnarok.
Oh,
None of us saw that before today. And I'm really looking forward to it.
We are too.
We are too, yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that they hint towards Infinity War, maybe, possibly. I have no clue. I think, of course, this might take place beforehand, before everyone bit the dust, but we'll see.
Bit the dust.
Bit the dust.
And he wasn't in it, so why?
Yeah, he wasn't in it, so where was he?
Yeah.
Maybe it took place during all of that, and that's why he couldn't be involved.
That's true.
Now that we watched The Hobbit, I can't help it, because the Wasp is Tariel from Hobbit.
That's right.
And I know a lot of people are picky
She's
about
beautiful.
The Hobbit, but yeah, I love her character, and I loved her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really good. She's talented, and I love Paul Rudd. He's always so awesome.
Yes.
And it's lighthearted. It was a little
or something. Yeah,
It wasn't as serious. The first one wasn't.
No.
It was more comedic.
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, had some serious undertones, but yeah, like he was. I love his humor.
With his
inside.
sidekick.
Louis?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
He was hilarious.
Yeah.
I wonder what villain they're going to have this time.
I eat fear for breakfast.
Super cool.
It's so cute.
Okay, yeah.
I got lased.
I got phased.
He's like awesome dad.
Yeah.
Secret vault.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
That is
Mike Wazowski.
Frisbee.
Yeah.
I'm so touched you think I'm the world's greatest grandma.
Who's the only one they had?
It makes me want to knit you a sweater.
They won't open while the system's engaged.
Oh my god! Oh my god, scared me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Cool.
And it knows to stay there.
Can I just wait inside? Because I'm not supposed to be out here.
Oh my god.
I can't go inside.
Convenient. Uh-oh. He has his
What
own
the hell
people.
is that thing?
Oh, see, he has been working with that same technology.
What the hell is that?
Or maybe
He
not.
doesn't know. Oh my god!
Ah!
It's still a work in progress.
You little Altoid, you. Son of a gun.
Poor Anthony. Yes.
Oh no, she's got him.
What? Those throats?
Hell no.
Oh my god, because if she gets solid or however it works, like...
You okay?
No, he got the lamp.
Hiya, champ. How was school today?
All right, get your jokes out now. Fix the suit.
That's cute.
You want a juice box and some string cheese?
Another casualty of Hank Pym's ego.
Oh shoot, he's in on this?
Oh shit.
Jill,
Oh, come on.
what have you done?
That's his daughter or
It's
something.
what you've done.
It's all right. Try again.
Dr. Foster did his best to keep me safe.
Dad, just hang on, all right?
Just get a damn
Breathe
pill.
inside.
Come on.
Come
He's
on.
not asking
The
for
Altoid tin. Wait!
Oh, the suit.
Ah.
The
Oh
undercarriage.
no.
Oh.
That's for cleaning off road
Darn it.
salt laid down in our more snow-laden sister states.
Who are you and why you know so much about car wash protocol?
Okay.
Now, Uzman is a master at extracting information from the unwilling through psychoactive means.
Holy crap.
Oh, is that truth serum?
There's no such thing as truth serum. That's just nonsense from TV.
Oh no.
So it's going to make him super sensitive, so any torture will be horrible. Worse
You know what?
than
You're
usual.
right. This isn't truth serum. Because I don't feel anything. That was
What?
a lie.
No.
Because when I first met Scotty,
Oh,
he was
here
in a
we
bad
go.
place. And I'm not talking about cell block D. His wife had just filed for divorce. And then Hope's heart is all, I'm worried that I can't trust him. And he's going to screw up again and ruin everything. And then my heart is all like, that fancy raspberry filling represents the company's red. And we're days away from going out of business. Oh! Out of business.
What do you mean, the woods?
The Muir Woods, the second fire road off the Panoramic Highway.
Understood.
Good news, gentlemen. Faye's gonna do the hard work for us.
Holy crap.
Scott, what are you doing?
Shut, get away from that.
No, wait.
I'm sorry, I don't know how much time I have. I need to fix the algorithm.
Oh, it's the girl.
It's the mom.
Oh, the mom.
Can you see the hand?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't kiss him.
Jelly bean.
Jelly bean.
That's going to be a very confusing mix if that doesn't change.
Nope. Nothing. I got nothing. No sign of Janet. Perfect. How'd we get up here?
He's peeing.
Hey, sweetheart.
Spread out.
Oh no.
Woo. Please change out. Please change out.
He's there. It's him. Yeah.
Oh, he's there. Good.
What are you doing here?
Right here.
He's going to be there. Yeah. God dang
Oh,
it.
they're right behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
It's so
Are
cool
you
they
really going to
shrink
put it
it.
in a sedan? Goodbye.
Did she kill him?
We're the world's greatest grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah,
She's
she's
adorable.
adorable.
Yeah.
We'll see you in an hour.
Want a juice box?
Ooh.
Oh, look at the
Oh, how
arrow.
funny is that?
Of sorts.
It's like GPS.
That away. Oh, no.
What's up?
I knew
What's up?
You don't remember that beloved commercial?
What's that?
No, nothing yet.
Right there!
Oh, jeez.
Call off the ants, Scott.
That's fun.
Okay. Oh, gosh.
Never been there. Can't imagine.
Sure.
The voice again. That's
Sweet.
That on the carriage is filthy.
I see.
Should have got the complete.
Carriage.
Ooh, boink.
Nice. Oh,
Hey,
nice.
Stan!
For fun, but now I'm paying for it.
Break. I haven't driven in 10 years.
Make it big. Hello, kitty.
Oh, yes. Hello, kitty. Yeah.
Never. Boy,
Has a nap
that
that
insurance
forever.
Wow.
Wow.
Hi.
Ooh, he punched her.
Wow. Watch out, baby.
Oh
no, not right in Jerk Face's hands.
Ooh, she hurt her back.
Watch like this.
They're not even paying attention.
Oh,
Oh.
he's skateboard. That's cool.
Cool.
Hot Wheels.
Which one you want? Hurry up, baby. Hyundai.
Awesome!
Oh my gosh, he's flying.
Gonna hit the girl.
Gonna run over.
Oh, they nice job.
Badass.
Whoa, that was cool.
That's cool.
Really?
Whoa.
Sorry.
It's Antman.
Sorry. Hi. You're embarrassing yourself now.
You're going.
Let go.
Stabilize the mind. That might be her.
It's her and the
It's
white.
hers. The white
It
is
is. Aww. Yay! She's bad,
Oh
yeah.
my
Holy crap.
gosh, she did.
This is the way.
Oh,
Yeah, see?
love,
Oh, no.
love you son of a... Yes.
Too bad, lady.
Yeah, she's annoying now. Give her time. Yeah. Haha.
Even then, just
Something's gonna
distract her
happen
until
now.
she gets in.
She's gonna get hit. Nope.
Whoa.
Okay, good. Aw, yeah, we had a nice reunion. Hopefully they're both okay. Where's the father, though?
There's
Father's
one
hurt.
about daddy.
Aw, but where's Dad?
It's alright, just don't worry
Oh,
about it.
yay!
Oh, good.
I'm so
I kept
kept
worrying
worrying that he
about
died.
Yeah.
Where's dad?
She's like, call me Quantum. Oh, good. Happy endings are good.
I've also committed numerous health code violations in my restaurant. Some of them would shock
They
you.
give him injections by some chance.
Oh, they did the in serum.
Truth serum.
I figured that. And no, they're here.
Damn it, Scotty, reduce yourself. Let's go.
Oh, the horn.
I love that man.
Every little times. It's the ant. Oh no. Nice. Yay.
Raspberry Davis.
That's so nice. Oh, good.
See, I'm happy that it worked out.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Oh, look at you,
Beach house.
Oh boy, I wish I had one like that.
I know, right? Just travel where we want to go.
Yeah, right.
I wanted to be his partner, but he said he wants you.
Oh.
Is that so? Double meaning. Oh, question is probably going to be so much.
Let's get the Honda. The Hyundai.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny.
That was a fun movie.
Good.
That
was
flew
really
by.
fun. Yeah.
That was good.
I didn't know it was going to end. I'm like, oh yeah, it is towards the end, huh?
No, I'm so happy it ended well.
I love how they really pushed the idea of size, you know, like big, small, all kinds.
It's unbelievable.
And they didn't like dwell on it. It was just quick and fluid,
forth.
yeah. And funny.
Yeah.
It was very funny. And now we're going to watch the cutscene.
You wanted a smaller
Oh, how funny is that?
1, 2. How's everybody doing tonight in the quantum realm?
Scott, we read you.
I just want to make sure. Healing particle secured for our new ghost friend.
Great. Preparing for re-entry in.
Hello?
Infinity War took them.
Guys.
Why now? No.
Oh my god, all that.
Wow.
Guys!
Oh my god. And now he's stuck like that? Like he can't get out.
Wow.
So he's screwed. He can't do anything then. Oh, and they all turned to
So
ash.
now we know where it went in Infinity Wars.
Yeah.
He's in limbo.
I think that would probably be the last cutscene because I don't know what else they can do unless they're going to show the ant in the house or something. But we'll let it go just in case. But holy cow.
Oh my God.
So they all bit the dust. So
Wow.
my theory is with Infinity War that I think everyone who bit the dust will come back.
Yeah.
The people who
Hopefully,
actually physically
yes.
died, I think, are done. But
Done.
I hope they come back because they all just got back together as a happy family.
Wow.
Wow. Jeez.
There's Ant-Man.
No, yeah, he's.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
just.
God.
Well, we're pretty sure he can come back. I mean, if Janet
Eventually.
came back,
Yeah.
Right.
in the right,
Find out.
She needed help, but yeah, so
maybe Ghost and Foster will help.
yeah, hopefully,
maybe,
maybe,
yeah.
that would be kind of
Doesn't
neat.
help.
Because
That would be really cool. Yeah,
I mean,
That would be
Janet
good.
helped her.
That's right.
Ava seemed to go back to the light, like she understood what she did wrong when she was saved,
Yes,
and
that's right.
I thought that she was truly turning evil at the end when she was going against, you know, her friend, and when she didn't care who she injured or killed.
I really thought she was going to kill the
Foster.
doctor. Yeah.
Yeah, because she was in. I was trying to like think like, okay, well, she's in so much pain all the time, so I can't imagine like trying to keep your cool or think straight if you're in pain. But to just make this building to scale and crush all these people
That's
and
right.
and
Yeah,
take
sure.
out so many innocents just to be normal again, I'm like, yeah, that's not good.
It
So,
isn't.
but hopefully
No,
she will.
yeah.
You know, come around. Like seems like she was, and will
Yeah,
help
because she
out.
wanted to separate herself from Bill at the end. And say, no,
Yeah.
no, you haven't done anything. Just
Right.
go.
She was thinking
Yeah.
of him then, so.
I really thought that one of the parents was going to die when they were coming back. I really
Especially
did.
when she came out of the.
Then
I was
when
like,
she
oh,
came
one
out,
can
and then I thought,
I
survive.
didn't show Dad. I'm like,
Yeah.
what happened with
oh
him?
my God.
And they never actually extracted someone from there before and never went that far besides Ant-Man going all the way down. But when they came back, I thought like she would be too evolved or too like, you know, in that realm that she wouldn't be able to come out of it. Right when she started getting, you know, extracted by ghosts, I was kind of like, okay, well, it's that. But I really thought one of them had to go because I'm like, okay, one has to sacrifice the other somehow. Give me your molecules.
That's
I don't know. But I'm glad everyone did survive
Yes,
that.
me too.
I don't
Oh,
like how they're
gosh.
all dust now. Not cool.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and Infinity War was an amazing movie. It was horrible in a lot of different ways. I am curious about Captain Marvel. I'm sure that's going to be really interesting.
Yes.
And we do understand that it took place in the 90s from the trailer that we saw, but we tried to like overthink things or just try to have an open mind like, oh, maybe they're going to bounce different timelines or something in that to relate to Infinity War. But maybe with Captain Marvel, they'll do something with the cutscene or something where it'll all be in the 90s, just her like origin story or something, and then it'll show Infinity War like introduction or something at the end too. match it up with the next Infinity War movie, which I believe is coming out next year. But all in all, I thought this movie was a lot of fun.
It was really good.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love the old characters.
Really enjoyed it.
It was really good. Yeah.
And the humor's just so ongoing, and it's kind of predictable. But I'm like, who cares? Like, it was just cool to roll along with it, and how Lou like tells those stories, and how everyone like lip matches what he's saying, and even has the mannerisms down.
Oh yeah.
And Hope was so awesome.
Yes.
I love her. Yeah, Ava Lilly was awesome.
Down.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yes. And I like Scott's daughter. She's so cute.
She's adorable. She's a great, she's a great actress.
She is a great.
And I love her eyes. She's beautiful. Her eyes. Oh, she has those puppy eyes that are so adorable.
That's right.
Like, okay, honey. And
I even liked Wu. I mean, he was lovable.
Yeah, he was just trying to do well by his job, and he did a good job.
That's right.
I thought something bad was going to happen to him once the FBI was in on it, you know. And I thought like he'd have a bigger part there to like try to help everyone. But I'm glad like he kind of just stayed on the sidelines and stuck by.
He was too innocent. He was too clean cut to maybe think of anything.
If he survived the ash, who knows? Yeah, a lot of it was fun. The horn came back. I like how they kept adding the elements from the first movie into this.
I like the music too, like when they were in elementary school.
Oh my god! Yeah, I know. Just like really gave you the feel of what was going on. Marvel always does such a great job on these films, and there are so many wonderful films that we've seen already on the channel, and this really just always pulls us in. Sometimes it's a little predictable, but they do it in such a way that it's just so much fun, and you just accept it. But the humor again all the way through. The banter is hilarious.
Oh yeah, even when he came back into the van and Hope and Hank are like teasing him. Oh, you want a juice box? He wants it.
Yeah, oh my god, that was cute as a toddler. And he was so little, like he looks like he was smaller than a hobbit. And they're like, "Oh, do you have a hall pass?" But just for the humor again. And we always wait for Stan Lee in this, and I kind of like sometimes we see, sometimes we see him early on, and then it's like, oh, there's something else. Oh wow, okay, let's watch it. We're so ready, we're like so trained by this. We're like, oh yeah, there it is. We can't watch it. I pause it at the first frame. Here, we'll share, Mom. I'm glad I kept it playing. Whoops. Oh, how funny he is still there. Aww.
Will return.
See? Spoiler.
Will return? Question mark.
Oh,
they
question mark.
It.
Yeah. I hope so. That was so smart how they played that out. We did have another cutscene at the end. That is having a lot of fun. Yeah, and just having the emergency statement and the bar tones, That's so crazy. Goodness. So Captain Marvel's going to have to save everybody.
I guess
Maybe somehow, I don't know, she can save Ant-Man. Because I think Ant-Man would really play a good part with time... not
you
time
never know what's in that
yeah.
capsule that might be needed to save them.
I would, because quantum physics and stuff, like, you can bend time or mess really with that and phase and who knows. And the mom seemed to have these extra powers from evolving through that. Like, she was there forever. And how did she survive? Like, she had to learn to adapt and everything. So she might actually have a good part to play if they can bring her back.
She must have, because she saved the ghost. So.
Yeah. I'm so curious.
Well, it was good to do the storyline with Ghost and then throw in that Sunny guy. That guy is named Sunny.
Yeah.
He was come on. He was like...
They had a real interesting mix of characters in this. Yeah, all kinds of weird personalities, and it just really worked. It was very entertaining, and I love the ideas that they had to like escape the cops and everything in FBI. And
I was kind of confused by when Ant-Man got the cell phone out of the wall. Like they didn't track him fully. I don't know.
Yeah, there were certain parts that I was trying to nitpick too, and I was kind of like, well, maybe I should. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe they had some kind of device inside the phone where they couldn't track him or something.
And it was an old flip phone, so
yeah, I know. But yeah, there's certain things like that I'm like, Although they do say certain flip phones don't have that kind of technology or something. I think because I heard from someone that when you travel to certain locations outside the U.S. that you can't have a smartphone; it has to be like a flip phone or something. Really? So you can't like do certain things, or I don't know if it has to do with tracking, but I don't know. But
I
But yeah, there was a lot of things, and like the little building when they would shrink that huge lab, and they would run around with it. I'm like, wouldn't everything be like super messed up inside? When it's all bolted down, and the answer was busy, so maybe they like hold everything in place, And
it was funny when Antman when he first met up with Hope, and he was when Scott met up with Hope, and he's like, "Oh, how are you doing? Are you doing okay?" Like he thought she was poor because they were going into that.
Oh yeah, remember that
elevator, and she goes, "No, we're okay." And then we went into the
lab,
and everything's like,
"Oh my gosh!"
I know. I love it when they have those elevator scenes because it's going to be like an awkward, funny conversation most times.
Yeah, she immediately turns around. He's like, "Okay, I'll turn around. What she's doing?"
Yeah. You just follow along with everything so easily. And a few times during the battles, too, where Scott couldn't regulate his suit, and we get so into it, and I'm like, why can't you shrink? Why can't you get big? Go. Because you're like in the moment. And like, and they even had subtleties where he would try again. He's like, oh, it's still not working, just to remind us. Like, So they're very smart in how they tell these stories because they do it so fast where you're like, oh, okay. When you kind of forget. Yeah,
him would say, "Oh, well, it's just still in the works" or something like that, and he said something along the line.
Yeah.
When he was in the custodial closet, he was getting bigger. And she's laughing at him. She's laughing at him.
I love that too. I love the idea of Scott and Hope too. Like the whole family, like that Hope is reunited with her mom, and I love how Scott is with his daughter. They're so cute,
Even his ex-wife and his stepdad.
I love such a harmony. Because you always see conflict, and I know that happens a lot, of course, in reality, but a lot of times people can get along, too, over time, and I really love how they were just happy, and everything just was really good between everyone, and they trust each other, and everything was working well, and that was very healthy for the daughter, too, so I really enjoyed that. I also enjoyed that Scott and Hope kind of sort of got back together. I liked how they didn't really focus a lot on that, because sometimes when they have something bad happen, then it becomes like the focus of the film, which sometimes works out, but sometimes it's too predictable like that. So I like how they had a good like banter, and they had a good friendship where she was angry at him, but it slowly kind of worked its way out. And
and I think they made it feel like they're going to get together anyway. So it's not like in your face.
Exactly.
Aren't they? And then even Hank would say stuff like, "Are you going to stop talking about her and just keep going? Or
and
come
again,
on, are we going to talk, or are we going to get going? Because we're going to have about 100 FBI guys coming at us right now."
And that's what's so fun about Marvel too, because with the humor, when something, they notice everything, and when there's like something there that people will nitpick, they'll totally just like blurt it out and say it. Just like, well, how did you do this? Just to put it out there, so you're kind of like, all right, you just accept it for what it is. I love that humor, because then they own it, and then you accept it, and you just go on with it. But yeah, I really liked how they resolved that at the end, and it wasn't like a huge focus. And I like the relationship; it's cute, and I love Tario. Like I can't help it. Like I see her as that, and with the English accent, so she's a good actress because she can do an American accent really well.
The girl that played Ghost, she was really good. Her eyes are beautiful.
Yeah, her eyes are very beautiful. I started to not like her character at the end because she kept like just in it for herself and too tunnel vision with just taking care of herself. That I didn't like it, but then when she came around, I liked her better. We also have to watch The Matrix at some point. We always get so many requests for movies and TV shows, and we absolutely love it, but we can only do so much. And again, Patreon is what keeps us going. The bigger we get on that, the more we can do physically, because we already do so much with a lot of things. But The Matrix, eventually, like I've been putting that on polls through our Patreon, but that's a really cool series. And one of the characters, Foster, he was actually a character in The Matrix. That's where I recognize him from, and a lot of people recognize
I've seen him from other.
He's in a lot of different movies, and that's like the iconic one that I started to know him by. And it's a really good movie. So, but I think we'll end it there. Okay. What do you guys think? Awesome.
I liked it a lot. A lot of adventure. It wasn't too harsh.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't a lot of violence, but it was a lot of action, a lot of humor. I love that.
That was good. The humor,
Yeah, I love like a wholesome film like this, Like sometimes I feel like we get too much into, people have to die and in your face gore and sometimes that's okay depending on what you're in the mood for, I guess, but I really enjoy this. This is like my favorite kind of movie.
And Michael Douglas. How can you not love Michael Douglas?
Oh yeah, and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh my God, she looks great.
She looks really good.
I mean,
I did make a comment during the movie, and I didn't mean it in a bad way, but I did say like, "Oh, you can tell she aged when she was in this realm." But I don't mean it as a bad thing. It was just cool how they did it with the special effects to make her look a lot younger in the beginning when they had flashbacks, and now, you know, she looks her age. But she looks gorgeous. She still looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. Awesome movie. Yay! We love the MCU. We do, because it's just always a lot of fun. Except Infinity War. That wasn't a lot of fun. That was very anxiety-ridden and horrible, but a really well-told story. Thanos has to go. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye!